Y'all, it is officially the end of my first week of the second semester. Like, I don't even know what to say. I am just so thrilled to even be here. It sounds crazy to like, I don't know, I'm still like really excited about the program, learning, getting stuff done, you know. So basically this video I'm going to talk about my classes, sort of how they are set up this semester, and I guess sort of like how I think things are gonna go. So my classes are kind of in the same I guess schedule blocks as it was last semester. It's just a little different. So on Mondays I have multivariate statistics, and so it's like a continuation of last semester's statistics, except for now we're doing multivariate instead of univariate. I don't know how this class is gonna go. We're still using R. I really want to be an R person, okay? Like, I really want to do all my statistical analysis in R. I really want to be one of those like gung-ho R people, but it is a steep learning curve to say the least. And while I do get most of it, I still feel like I have to like look up my notes. Like, I feel like to be like an art person, you just have to remember all these codes and stuff, and I am not there yet, honey. But my teacher was like, no, you don't have to remember it, just write it all down somewhere. And I'm like, that's cheating. I have to remember every single thing. So that's in the morning, and so that class is from like 9 to 11:30. It's a long class. Last semester, univariate was 2 days. It like was on Tuesday, Thursday. But this semester, it's on Monday. It's from 9 to 11. Then I have a little break, and then I have assessment too. This semester for assessment, we're doing more like personality assessments. Last semester, we focused a lot on intelligence testing and achievement testing and sort of like cognitive skill testing. And then this semester, we're focusing on like personality, sort of like the NEO, the PAI, the MMPI, sort of those types of tests to test on personality, I guess measures, or test people like to see where they stand on these like personality measures. And then on Tuesday, Thursday, I have psychometric theory on both days at 9 in the morning, well like 9:30. That class is probably gonna give me a run for my money, like, but I'm hoping to use that class for like a launching point of my dissertation. So in my mind, it's like a class that's gonna be really hard, gonna be really difficult, probably gonna give me a run for my money, but at the end, I should be able to use the work I do in that class for my dissertation, right? So then after that, on Tuesdays, I have interventions practicum, which I haven't talked about interventions, but I have the practicum on Tuesdays, and then on Thursdays I have the class. And so practicum is where like we take the stuff we're learning in class and like apply it. So in class we talked about like interviewing and how to like be a good interviewer, and sort of like how to do therapy is what the practicum is going to be like, and then the class is sort of like the theoretical background information that you need to know to be a good therapist, right? And so then on Wednesdays, so that's the practicum. We just like basically practice our skills to learn how to do therapy, to learn how to do some of these interventions that we're going to be doing with our clients. And honestly, it's like kind of like how to be a therapist class, which is my interventions practicum. So then on Wednesday, I have my clinical assessment 2 practicum, which is kind of like the same thing, where we're like actually learning how to give these assessments, if that makes sense. So last semester we like physically learned how to give like the Weiss or the Wyatt or the Woodcock-Johnson assessments in that class. So this semester we're going to be learning how to give like the MMPI, the PAI, oh, I thought I said that wrong, the MMPI. We're gonna learn how to give these personality assessments in the class, and also we're gonna learn, you know, just being like a good assessor, and sort of like being critical of the test, but also like knowing that like this is what we have to work with right now, and so like how to be a good assessor as a psychologist. So then on Thursday, it's like psychometric theory in the morning, and then interventions, clinical interventions class in the afternoon. That class should be good. It's really interesting learning like the history and like some of the foundational things about clinical interventions, which I don't know, I felt like coming in I didn't have a lot of like intervention experience. I had little to no like clinical experience besides like a few things, and so I was really looking forward to learning like how to like be a therapist basically in this class. And then on Fridays technically we don't have class, but I have intakes for the clinic, and that's what it's been. I just like call people who want to come into the clinic and get them like scheduled, well not scheduled, but like get them in the system so that they can be scheduled so that they can see a psychologist or see one of the students in the clinic. And so that's basically my semester schedule. I'm really looking forward to this semester. It seems, I don't want to say this because I feel like next week I'm going to be like, no, it's more work, but it seems a little bit less work heavy and more just like paper heavy. But as I say that, I'm thinking like, okay, so most of my classes have midterms and finals. Only one class doesn't have a midterm, and I'm like, might as well have one. But it's mostly like class heavy. I'm really concerned about psychometric theory just because like I don't have like a, like I'm starting at 0 with psychometric theory. Like I have no clue what it is really. I know it's like assessing measurements and like that's it. So like I'm really concerned about that class. But my first week went really well. I got assigned my first client for intervention or for assessment, which is like, so this is gonna sound confusing, but last semester one of the assignments is to do like your final assessment class or final assessment case. And so most of the time it doesn't get assigned because there's like this lull, and like most people don't get assigned assessment cases in December. So then it like carries over from last semester to this semester, and so I finally got assigned my client, and I'm super excited, but I'm also super nervous. And I'm just like am I ready to be like seeing somebody for real? I mean, I know I've done the practices on the undergrads, and I know I'm pretty familiar with the test, and I've practiced them not only with the undergrads but like with my peers, and I've gone over the test and all this stuff, but I'm like, am I really ready to see somebody? I don't know, I guess we'll see. And then yeah, so I'm really excited for this semester. Like this is like the semester you learn how to be a therapist, and I'm kind of like struggling with this idea of like, part of me feels like I have to be like this perfect therapist, but one of my teachers in my class is like, you're still you as a therapist, but like it's just like you in a different capacity, and I'm still like working through that because I sometimes feel like I get like really like stoic and like nervous, and I'm like I'm not me in the therapist room. And so I think that comes with practice and me just like being more involved in therapy and just like sitting in on like clients and just like getting used to like being around strangers. Well, they're not strangers, but like being around clients and stuff. I think that will help. This semester I am most looking forward to I think I'm looking forward to finishing my thesis proposal. That would be great if I can get that done sooner rather than later. I think I'm looking forward to like learning more about therapy and learning about interventions, because I feel like I don't have that knowledge base, which I feel like I said before. And I think I'm also looking forward to just, I think, being more involved in the clinic and being more like downstairs is what they call it, being more in the clinic. I think that's what I'm looking forward to most. I'm like still kind of sick, so sorry. But things I'm worried about, psychometric theory, I'm worried about how to write this, like, and so in this class we basically have this one big paper that we work on in like sections. I'm worried about that because I don't know. And so I'm worried about that, but my dad's like, no, you're always worried about classes and you do fine, which is true, but I'm just a little worried about that. And I'm worried about a little bit of my time management. I really want to start doing like a writing where I write every day for 30 minutes, but the hard part is I never know what to be writing. Like, I really want to write every day, like write academic stuff every day, but it's like, what am I supposed to be writing? So that's something I'm gonna work on this semester, and that I'm a little bit concerned about, is just like managing my time better. Because while I did fine last semester and I like muddled through it, I really want to be more intentional. Like, I want to have a schedule, I want to follow the schedule, I want to get stuff done when I want it done, I want to follow my semester plan better. Yeah, so I think those are like the main goals that I'm gonna work on. Working on minimizing my anxiety with psychometric theory, time management, starting a writing habit every single day. I also want to wake up earlier. I want to start getting up at like 5, working out and writing, and then going to school. We'll see how that goes, but that's my, in my mind, eventually this semester I want to start that, like start that habit. Doesn't have to be today, doesn't even have to be in February, to be honest. In March if we start it, hey, that's great, because that's better than I've been doing. And so yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to say. This is kind of like getting rambly towards the end, so I guess that's it. Thank you guys for following. I have been behind on recording, but you know, it's just I got sick, and sometimes you have to take a break from stuff, and like I really had to take a break over winter break, which sucked, but it was also good. Like, I just got to spend time with my family, which was really great, even though I got sick towards the end, which is whatever. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends if you know somebody in clinical psych and they would be interested in these videos. Be sure to share with them. Be sure to comment below. I love interacting with you guys, so if you could just comment below. I think it'd be really cool if like I start doing like, if you've watched to this point, leave an emoji. So okay, we'll start it this time. If you've watched to this point in the video, leave a heart emoji in the comments, and I will reply ASAP, like almost first to you over somebody else. I don't know. This is getting weird. So yeah, so basically comment down below. I really want to like interact with you guys more. And yeah, so I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, and I love you all so much. Goodbye.